Hey, sports fans. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a good week. United States survived the WBC. On to another game Sunday. 15 days away from opening day for my Cubbies, so good deal there. And we're heavy into March Madness, so great time to be a sports fan. Anyway, I have 18 returns for you this week, so let's get it going. First one I have is coming out of Fort Myers, Florida. And we have Mr. Wayne Levy. If any of you have been watching lately, I started in on the 1990 Pro Set Golf. There's approximately 100 cards in the set. And a fair amount of the guys still sign and are living. Definitely will have to purchase a few to finish the set, but really pushing hard on the golf set currently as well. So Mr. Levy is a former PGA Tour Pro and current Champions Tour Pro. 20 professional wins. That was one of one, no fee in 15 days. The next one I have is coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. And we're just going to keep going on the pro set. Nice inscribed. All the best, Mr. Hale Irwin. Another 90 Pro Set Golf. Hale Irwin is a former PGA Tour and Champions Tour Pro. Top 5 finishes in all 4 of the majors. A 3-time U.S. Open champion and a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame. 83 professional wins, and that was one of one, no fee, in 13 days. The next one I have is coming out of St. Paul, Minnesota, and we have our first 91 Fleer, Mr. Greg Olson. Everybody knows that I love the yellow 91 Fleer, and I'm working on attaining as many of these as I can. So, Mr. Olson played from 89 to 93 with the Twins and Braves. He was an all-star in 1990, a career 240 hitter with 20 home runs and 131 RBIs. And that is one of one, $1 per in 20 days. The next one I have is coming out of Columbia, South Carolina. And we're just going to keep rolling with the 91 Fleer. Mr. Bill Spires on the 91 and on the 90 Fleer. I tend to pair these together when I send 2. I'm getting down to the paying for guys, so I do just send 1. But when I can send 2, that's typically the 2 I pair together. Mr. Spires played from 89 to 01 with the Brewers, Mets, and Astros. He was a career 271 hitter with 37 home runs and 388 RBIs. And that was 2 of 2, no fee, in 175 days. Next one I have is coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. And we have another Pro Set Golf with the inscription 91 Bay Hill for Mr. Andrew McGee. So the letter that I send to these guys, I ask them to inscribe it with their first or favorite career win. Maybe 20% of the guys that I've gotten returns for have actually signed on it, but pretty cool when I get those back. Mr. McGee's a former PGA Tour Pro and current Champions Tour Pro. Top 10 finishes in both the Masters and the Open Championship. 6 professional wins, and that was one of one, no fee, in 17 days. The next one I have is also coming out of Phoenix, Arizona, and it is 91 Fleer, Mr. John Russell, as well as a Fleer insert sticker card, adding to this now with 5 signatures on it. So Mr. Russell played from 84 to 93 for the Phillies, Braves, and Rangers. He's a career 225 hitter with 34 home runs and 129 RBIs. He was also a manager for the Pirates, and that is 2 of 2, no fee, in 152 days. The next one I have is coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida, and we have some more golf to add. Although these are a different color, these are also part of the 90 Pro Set. Mr. Gary Player. Gary Player is a former South African Tour, PGA, and Champions Tour professional. He's a winner of all 4 of the majors, 3 of them multiple times. And he's a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame with 159 professional wins. And that was 1 of 1, no fee, in 29 days. The next one I have is coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. And we have some more golf. If you're not into golf, I'm starting to get a lot into those, so I apologize. This is Mr. David Peoples. He's a former Nationwide and PGA Tour Pro and current Champions Tour Pro. Has 3 professional wins, and that was 1 of 1, no fee, in 22 days. The next one I have is coming out of Miami, Florida, and we have our first game day card. Anybody that's following along, this is another set that I'm trying to get as many signed as possible. They are just such a clean looking card with a signature. The black and white background just makes the signature pop. Mr. Mark Higgs played from 88 to 95 with the Cowboys, Eagles, Dolphins, and Cardinals. He was an all-SEC player while at Kentucky, and his number 22 jersey is retired for Kentucky as well. That's 1 of 1, no fee, in 13 days. Next one I have is coming out of Tampa, Florida. And we have some more golf. Mr. Mark Lai is a former PGA champion and Tour Champion Pro. Top 6 finishes at the Masters. 2 professional wins. 1 of 1, no fee, in 25 days. And he inscribed it with his first career win, which was the 1983 Bank of Boston. The next one I have is coming out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And we have another game day. These are so cool. And I love the sideways. Mr. David Fulcher. And a 90s Upper Deck Collector's Choice as well. I always enjoyed these art cards when I was young. I tried to collect as many of these and the Donruss Diamond Kings as I could. Something about the artwork was just really cool. Mr. Fulcher played from 86 to 93 for the Bengals and Raiders. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler. He's a member of the Bengals' 40th and 50th anniversary team. He was a 2-time All-American while at ASU, and that was 2 of 2, no fee, in 14 days. Next one I have is coming out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm not sure if anybody knows, I have the Chicago Cubs traveling postcards that I send out. This is my first one for the 2000s to the present Chicago Cubs, and this is Mr. Ryan Theriot. I have a 80s, an earlier one, and a 90s one that are currently out in circulation, hoping to get those back sooner than later. Mr. Theriot played from 05 to 2012 with my Cubbies, the Dodgers, the Cardinals, boo, and the Giants. He was a 2-time World Series champion, unfortunately not with the Cubs. He was a solid middle infielder, kind of moved around from short to second base. 281 career hitter with 17 home runs and 257 RBIs. And that was 1 of 1 with no fee in, sorry, I didn't write it down, 17 days. The next one I have is coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida. And we have some more golf. Mr. Gene Sowers. Gene's a former Web.com and PGA Tour Pro and current Champions Tour professional. He was a runner-up in the 92 PGA Championship. He has 9 professional wins, and that was 1 of 1, no fee, in 28 days. The next one I have is coming from parts unknown. We have some more golf. Mr. Mark O'Meara. Kind of hard to see the black signature on there, but it looks pretty good in person. Mr. O'Meara is a former PGA Tour Pro and current Champions Tour professional. Top 5 finisher in all 4 majors and winner of the Masters and the Open Championship. He's a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame with 34 professional wins. And that was 1 of 1, no fee, in 9 days. Next one I have is coming out of Kansas City, Missouri. And we have some more beautiful bright yellow 91 flared ad. Mr. Mike McFarland. Mike McFarland played from 87 to 99 with the Royals, Red Sox, and A's. He He's a career 252 hitter with 129 home runs, 514 RBIs. And that was one of one, no fee in 16 days. Next one I have is coming out of Austin, Texas, and we'll just add a few more golf cards. Mr. Hal Sutton. Hal Sutton's a former PGA Tour pro and current Champions Tour pro. Top 10 finishes in all 4 majors and winner of the PGA Championship. 15 professional wins. That was one of one, no fee in 30 days. Next one I have is from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have Mr. Steve Crawford on the 91 Fleer. Mr. Crawford played from 80 to 91 with the Red Sox and Royals. Had a career 30 wins, 23 losses, a 4.1 ERA with 320 strikeouts. That's one of one, no fee in 16 days. And the last one I have for you is coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. And my beautiful yellow Fleer to finish it off with a very cool 1985 World Series inscription. Might have to move that one up a little bit. We have Mr. Charlie Leibrandt, played from 79 to 93 for the Reds, Royals, Braves, and Rangers. As inscribed, a World Series champion with the Royals. He was a career 3.7 ERA, 140 wins to 119 losses, with over 1,000 career strikeouts. And that was one of one, $5 per in 26 days. And that's all I have for you this week. Hopefully the numbers keep coming in. I think we've had 2 weeks in a row with 15 plus, so hopefully keep that going. Thanks again for checking in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again.